When you're about to retire, that's like 5 years before retire. Please start redefining who you are. Ask yourself, who am I? When I retire, who will I become?
Old age, starting from 51 years, signifies that retirement is imminent, whether it's voluntary or mandatory retirement. Mandatory retirement can be official government retirement age, but also circumstantial due to sickness or even redundancy, which both can occur at different stages of life. Your body also starts to communicate it needs change and rest, and that's why most people end up choosing to retire early. This age is a happy season because you see life with better clarity. You are wiser. The tensions of work-life balance start easy. You can finally relax and enjoy. Remember, this is the time when your children are now grown up, so you're not running around. And in most cases, most people have even finished educating their children all the way to college. I remember after I retired, there were many days I would wake up in panic mode, wondering if I was late for work or if there was a deadline I had not met. It took me time to adjust to retirement and for my mind and body to settle down. And then I was able to relax and live life in my own terms and in my own terms. And that's why I feel sad when I see people retire and immediately start a business, mostly consultancy, and immerse themselves into it. Because I think the mind needs time to adjust so that you can get clear direction of where your life needs to go. This season also extends you an olive branch to make amends with your family as you accord them full attention. Most times when you're working, you find that you give your children, your spouse attention, but not 100% because work competes with that attention and many other things that are calling upon you to attend to them. Retirement is a time of freedom, as you can travel or enjoy spending time with your friends. It is also a beautiful season to fully have fun with your grandchildren, doing things together. And grandchildren are so awesome because they have their parents. So your responsibility with them becomes lesser. You mentor them and you have fun. And like your children, you're training, you're disciplining, and you're thinking about their needs. So as a grandparent, it's a beautiful season. My favorite part in retirement is that you finally get to let the child in you come out. As that's when you truly live life authentically and in abundance, allowing yourself to be you in all aspects without fear of judgment. You get to understand the meaning of life, that this is your life. It's not somebody else's life. You are not even rehearsing, you're living life. When you're young, you tend to think there's something new that's going to unfold. But by the time you're reaching 51 years and above, you already know most of the story or even how your life is likely to unfold. So, at this stage in life, you know that you have no other life. So live in the moment and be uniquely you without being limited. In this happy stage of life, it is also good to pause. It is good to pause and reflect on whether you need to change some choices you made earlier. It is necessary to reflect on who you are exactly. Racing through life, pursuing a career, or building and growing a business is time consuming. It swallows you up. Your identity can easily get swallowed up in all this. And then when you add marriage and raising children while managing all the other relationships in your life, family, work, community, it can become overwhelming and overshadow you, pushing your personal needs to the back burner. Hence, this season is a season of reflection and finding yourself again. Some of the questions that I would suggest you ponder would be, who am I now? And what do I want with my life? Where do I go from here? What areas of my life need to be worked on to make it better? Is it to strengthen or repair my relationship with my spouse or my children? Is it to serve the community more? Do I need to shed off some relationships? And do I need to add new ones? How is my financial situation? Do I need to scale back on my expenses? Or do I need to increase my income? If so, how do I do it? Because from the age of 51 all the way to even 70, you can be super productive. In fact, there's a survey that was done that was saying that people are highly productive in their older age than when they are younger. And I guess it's because by that time you have such clarity as to who you are, what you want, what life is all about, and you have experiences and the wisdom to do things in a great way. In figuring out who you are, it is important to note and pursue those hobbies that you love and go a step further and monetize them. Remember, this time you may not have much pressure for money as before. As you are done paying school fees, you are settled in terms of where to live, etc. Most of our careers or most of our youth, midlife, we find ourselves doing things because we need the money, we need to pay the bills. So we don't have time to pursue those things, or we feel like we don't even have the freedom to choose things of interest, careers of interest. So when you retire, you get a second chance to try out things that you love doing. If you are at this stage and you still have school fees and children to raise, you have no home and a safety nest, do not panic and do not worry. My word to you is take a deep breath and regroup your thoughts and actions, because you can still do the most with what you have. Evaluate what you have, where you are at, and explore options available to you. I am inspired by people like Colonel Sanders, the founder of KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken, that he finally established above the age of 60 after he had retired from former employment and got very little money for his pension. But he still did it anyway and became a millionaire. I think he became a millionaire in his 80s. Please note that throughout his life, he did many different jobs, but he finally succeeded after he had retired. There are many people who have made it big time after retirement. Could it be you? Yeah, why not? It can be any one of us. So what is your Colonel Sanders moment? As we plan for retirement, let us also be aware that one can fully plan and be on track, then disaster strikes. Some people plan perfectly, then disease or a different kind of misfortune falls on them, leaving them destitute and depending on well-wishers. Others fail to plan and go through life smoothly. So you can plan and spend millions of dollars on hospital bills or other issues, litigation, and situations that can just cause you to lose almost everything. And yet somebody else who didn't plan and just lived their life in a humble way, never fall sick, never find themselves in dire difficulties, and they simply die in their sleep. God is the master planner. So in whatever we do, we must submit to Him and trust in Him. Ultimately, in this process of retirement, you must invest in more than just finances. Finances dominate retirement because of the energy of youth. When you're young, you have the energy to work and raise money and save and invest it, so that when you're older and you're unable to work, then you can comfortably live on what you have saved from the earlier years. But retirement is not just about finances. In my next video, I will explore other critical areas of the retirement process which are necessary and which must be built into your retirement process. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and discuss this with your friends and family. Share this video with them too. Thank you.